Hello, I'm Rick, a cloud support engineer here at the AWS office in Sydney, Australia. Today I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot the internal server error with status code 500 for Amazon API Gateway endpoints that integrate with AWS Lambda. Let's get started. First, let's make sure that Amazon CloudWatch logs are turned on for troubleshooting. After logging into the AWS Management Console, navigate to the API Gateway console. On the APIs pane, choose the name of your API. On the Stages pane, choose Edit in Logs and Tracing. Expand the CloudWatch Logs drop-down list. Choose Errors and Info Logs, then choose Save Changes. Now we've turned on the CloudWatch logs for troubleshooting the API gateway. All requests sent to the API will be logged in CloudWatch, which will let us review detailed information about the internal server error. Let's go through the possible errors in the log and discuss how to resolve them. Lambda function permissions. The error, invalid permissions on Lambda function, occurs if API gateway doesn't have permission to invoke the Lambda function. To resolve this, we can add Lambda invoke permission to the API using the API Gateway console. Navigate to the API Gateway console. On the APIs pane, choose the name of your API. On the Resources pane, choose the configured HTTP method. On the Method Execution pane, choose Integration Request, then choose Edit. Review the region and name of your Lambda function, then choose Save. You are redirected to the API page. On the Integration Request pane, choose the Lambda function name. When the Lambda function page opens, choose Configuration, and then choose Permissions. On the Resources-based Policy Statements pane, you can see a policy that allows invoke action from your API has been added. Throttling issues. You might receive rate exceeded and fault to deny too many request exception errors because of Lambda function throttling issues. If your workload requires a higher service quote for concurrent executions, then use the service quotas console to request an increase for the Lambda function's concurrency limit so that the function doesn't get throttled. Navigate to the service quotas console. On the navigation pane, choose AWS Services. Enter Lambda and choose AWS Lambda. Enter concurrent executions in the search bar and then choose concurrent executions. Choose the Request Increase at Account Level button. Enter your requested concurrent execution limit, then choose Request. Incorrect or missing HTTP status code mapping. Incorrect or missing HTTP status code mapping can also result in 500 errors similar to the following. Execution failed due to configuration error. Output mapping refers to an invalid method response. To resolve this error, make sure that an API method response exists for the status code returned from the backend and is mapped correctly. Navigate to the API Gateway console. On the APIs pane, choose the name of your API. On the Resources pane, choose the configured HTTP method. On the Method Execution pane, choose Method Response, and then choose the Create Response button. Enter the text for the missing HTTP status code, and then choose Save. Unhandled errors. Unhandled errors in Lambda could lead to exceptions or timeout causing internal server error for API Gateway. You can review your function logs to troubleshoot the potential function code issues. You can also use the debugging tool AWS X-Ray to get more details on how long different sections of your function's code takes to complete. Navigate to the API Gateway console. On the APIs pane, choose the name of your API. On the Resources pane, choose the configured HTTP method. On the Method Execution pane, choose Integration Request, then choose the Lambda function name. When the Lambda function page opens, choose Monitor, and then choose View CloudWatch Logs. The CloudWatch log page opens, and now you can review the function logs to troubleshoot the timeout error. So now you know how to troubleshoot the internal server error with status code 500 for API Gateway endpoints that integrate with Lambda. Thanks for watching, and happy cloud computing from all of us here at AWS.